So tell me, this is the second year that you've decided to sponsor these awards. Why is diversity so important to you and to Heathrow?
Well, there's a couple of reasons. First of all, we are by nature a diverse business. Think of all the different nationalities flying through Heathrow. Diversity is what we do.
Yeah.
But most of all, we have a fantastic diverse population living around us. Many of them work for us, 76,000 people at the airport, but we're not seeing enough of that diversity and talent coming up through the management of the business.
Right.
And that is what we want to change.
Right.
Make an environment where it doesn't matter where you've come from, what matters is where you're going to. And that is why diversity will help us to become an even better airport.
Well, I suppose with 76 million people passing through Heathrow's doors, you've got to sort of, have a cat for every lid, or whatever, a lid for every saucepan, I suppose is what I mean. So tell me about how long have you been at the airport as well? How long have you worked there?
Well, I've been at the airport for 8 years now. I've been chief executive for nearly 3 years.
Right.
And what struck me is just how much talent we have in our organisation. And diversity matters for a couple of reasons. First of all, as you say, we have all this huge diversity of passengers coming through. People need to be able to understand where they're coming from, and diversity helps with that. But most of all, for businesses, if you're going to make good business decisions, you need to have a range of different views coming together. And that is where diversity matters. When you see companies which have gone into a cul-de-sac, very often they have a single culture, and they haven't been able to spot the trends and be able to adapt. That is why diversity matters so much, and that is why we need managers from all across our communities with all different kinds of backgrounds coming up through into the leadership roles in the organisation where they can make really good decisions and make us an even better business tomorrow than we are today.
And where did this passion stem from? Was it before you got to the airport, or when you got to the airport and saw the community that was actually working there already and thought, I have to do something about it?
Well, I suppose it goes back to my own upbringing. My parents were both teachers. They taught me that it's not about where you've come from, it's about where you're going to. They've seen how education can help to bring out so much in people. And when I came to the airport, I spent my first day visiting local schools, saw just how much talent there was. The best schools in London are within a mile of our runways, and yet we weren't seeing some of those local people coming up into senior positions. That is something that is a wasted opportunity. We're leaving some of our best players on the bench. So by helping to unblock the things that are stopping people from fulfilling their potential, we'll have a much stronger, more resilient and more successful airport than we have today.
Well, it's interesting what you say, that that the resources of talent that are so in close proximity, sometimes we all look too far afield and it's just waiting for you on your doorstep, really. So how important are these actual awards to helping you achieve your goals?
Well, what we get out of the awards is an opportunity to meet all the other businesses that are doing fantastic things around diversity. Because one thing I've learned is it is not easy to really change the dial.
Sure.
It takes a long time. You have to have real firm intent. And so we've set out our stall. We were one of the first major companies to have equal numbers of men and women on our management board. That was a real statement of intent. We've set up our diversity groups to understand what are the blockers to people developing. And we've set ourselves a target that by 2025, our management group will reflect the diversity of our local community. That means we've really got to move quickly to help some of that massive talent we have in the junior levels of our business to develop into senior management. So we're really pushing ourselves hard. I hope we will learn from the other great organisations involved with the European Diversity Awards just how we can supercharge our business.
Well, thank you very much. We're thrilled to have you on board. I think you bring such magnitude and gravitas to the whole event and to the awards. So, best of luck with your goals. Have a good evening, and we look forward to seeing you in October.
Nice to see you again.